NBA 2K17 looks like yet another NBA 2K13 DLC. In other words, it looks basically the same as the game before, just minus the layers and the background and the soundtrack. Other than that, it's another DLC. In this episode, I'm going to talk to you about why NBA 2K should not make an NBA 2K18 PS3 or an NBA 2K18 Xbox 360 video game for the next version of NBA 2K. Now, for years, NBA 2K last gen has basically been the same thing, an overpriced NBA 2K13 DLC or NBA 2K14 DLC, however you wanna go on ahead and put it. The point is, it has basically been the same video game, and we've been paying $60 each year for a DLC that shouldn't be costing that much. Each year we're paying $60 for a new background of the video game, new soundtracks, and new rosters. And basically in NBA 2K16 we also paid for a new layer to the faces of the players in NBA 2K. But should we even be paying $60 or even close to that for an NBA 2K13 DLC, or what looks like an NBA 2K13 DLC at this point? So like I said, we've been paying $60 for an NBA 2K13 DLC practically, when it only includes a new background, a new roster, and a new soundtrack. And that's basically it. Nothing else that's worth paying $60 for. I mean, why should we be paying $60 for all these new things when in next gen it brings more bang for your buck, when it includes not only new rosters or new background, but it also includes new features in each of the game modes they have, and they also include new game modes in it as well. So playing at this point, it seems like playing next gen is a smarter choice for the NBA 2K community, but not everybody has the luxury of going ahead and getting an NBA 2K18 PS4 or NBA 2K18 Xbox One video game, because not all of us have the luxury of getting a PS4 or an Xbox One. Some of us have to keep playing on Xbox 360 or on the PS3. But the point is, at this time around, we are better off continuing to play with our NBA 2K13 or 14 or any video game that's prior to NBA 2K16 or NBA 2K17, because it's basically the same thing. You don't get your bang for your buck. Every single year, a new basketball franchise releases, but not everybody has the luxury of paying $60 for each game, 2 games a piece. So why should 2K make us pay why should they make us pay $60 for each game when each of those games don't look like it's worth it at all? So tell me this 1 second. If you were new to NBA 2K and you were to see an NBA 2K16 and NBA 2K17 image apiece of last gen, would you be able to tell the difference if I were to erase the mark on the bottom right corner? Obviously you wouldn't be able to tell the difference, because it's the same video game. There's not much of a change, if any, at all. And in fact, in NBA 2K17 they erased the extra game mode that it wouldn't offer in last gen. Like in NBA 2K14, 15, and 16, it would bring you that extra video game that would make last gen stand out from next gen. So in other words, NBA 2K has basically quit on what has been NBA 2K last gen. So I actually think that it would be a bad idea for NBA 2K to release an NBA 2K18 PS3 or NBA 2K18 Xbox 360 game, because we're better off buying an NBA 2K18 mobile beta game, which basically looks the same except it has a college part to the My Career, just like in next gen. And that's basically one of the reasons why it would be a bad idea for 2K to release a last gen video game at this point. So yeah, it's basically that. Nothing more, nothing less.